Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. That was some storm we had. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate all the love that I've been getting with you guys hitting that like button and subscribing and sharing my videos. That's the oven. We had a huge storm roll through here this morning, and so that's what that was footage of. And so we got a nice good saturation of rain again this morning. I'm in the kitchen making breakfast for the boys, and they are returning the trencher at the moment, and we'll be back with very hungry bellies. So I'm getting their breakfast in the oven and in the crock pot, and then I'll be headed out to start our day. We've got lots of big projects happening again today, and we'll see what we get into. Come along, it'll be fun. So I'm sorry I left you guys out of the footage of making these, but these are buttermilk biscuits made from scratch. Very, very simple. And it's funny because your last one always ends up looking a little bit weird. But that's because you use all of the dough. Those are the biscuits. That's my mess, as well as the sourdough loaf that you guys just saw come out of the oven. We had that for dinner. We had ham sandwiches for dinner last night. So, and of course, Southern hospitality, sweet tea. So I'm going to continue on with this breakfast project, and I'll be right back. This is locally grown. We're very fortunate to have a store to shop that sells meat and eggs from all locally grown farms. Until we are producing our own meat on our farm, it's really nice to be able to get good farm raised, small farm raised products. So this is pork sausage that I'm going to get all browned up and then make some gravy. Sausage is all brown and in the crock pot. I'm making a roux with the dripping. Okay, so what I thought was going to be an easy task of going and getting more hay, it turned into a wild goose chase. Due to the hay that my regular farmer had left was pretty much, it wasn't good enough for me to feed Velvet. And then, of course, with it being the time of year that it is, and this is all completely my fault, I should have looked into this way before I fed the last of my hay this morning. I know better. It was a stupid mistake. But I went down to my local feed store, said, hey, do you know of anybody? And they're just like, no, it's, you know, everybody's out of hay, or what hay they have they're holding on to. So anywho, I finally found some hay about a 40-minute drive away. So I went and got, because the weather's weird today, we were under tornado watch this morning. It poured down a ½ inch of rain, and then it's been kind of like sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy, sunny. And so I didn't know what it was going to do. So I just took my truck, and I've got to say, you guys, I scored. I got these beautiful Bermuda mix bales. They're the greenest hay I've seen so far here in Arkansas, and I got them for a steal. So I'm super happy about that. The back of the truck is loaded with hay. However, I will show you why it's still in the truck. I had to get really creative to get a bale in the barn. The boys are hard at work, and so I will show you what they're up to. So the well is completely rewired all the way down to the pump, all the way into the shop, and done right. And then in doing that, they found exposed wire along the ditch that goes to the storm shelter. So they went ahead and they redid that, and that's all been done new. And then the gray pipe coming, no, the white pipe coming out of the well house there is my water line. And so now we have new wiring from the well to the shop, which is where the box is. The box is right behind that wall. And then we also have, coming out of that box, we have new line running from there all the way down this ditch. I'm sorry it's windy. To the shop. And this ends up being like 221 feet of ditch. But as you can see right here, there's a ditch in front of the gate to my barn. Can't get in there with hay. And there's this wild, crazy, looks like a vole went nuts right here, in front of the gate here, so I couldn't get in. So anywho, I got a bale in. I used a bucket cart and finagled it through. And all the animals are fed and happy dappy. Whoa. Hi girls. Scared ya. So the barn's buttoned up for the evening, but everybody's good. They're all eating their dinner. Sorry, I interrupted. So then the electrical line then goes into the shop there. Compost pile is growing. I need to get that turned. I'm hoping it'll dry up some in the next day or so that I can turn that It will be its second turn, and then I will let it rest for a month or so, and then it will get turned to a pile in the garden and be ready to use. Most of what I have is really cool manure anyway. And it's got so much carbon in it, I don't worry about it burning the garden, but you know, we'll let it break down some. Oh, the bee is out and crazy. The bee is out and crazy. So I made Velvet's, I put up Velvet's pin, new pin stakes yesterday, and I never got to get the tape moved. So I'm gonna do that. Hazy Hops, don't hurt her. Hazy. Hazy Hops. Good boy. Bee, we're doing, crazy girl. We're doing, are you cold? We're doing. Hey, crazy girl. Hey, crazy. Hey, crazy. We're doing. Okay, so I need to get, what are you doing? You're being crazy. I need to get that done. So I'm gonna do that really quick. So now you can see the perimeter. It's the white strip there. And these are her 2 new pastures. I'm standing at the back of them right now. I didn't want her back there in the drainage, the woods area. There's still some garbage there that I need to pick up that was left here by the old owners. And of course the big drainage ditch, that thing's like 8 feet tall in places. I didn't want her down in that, so I fenced her out of that. So it goes all the way, beautiful sunset again, by the way, around. And then as you can see, there's this row of white little posts, and that's the row that I'm running right now, and it will divide the right pin and the left pin. So she'll be in the left pin for a while, and then I'll move her over to the right pin. Well, I'm glad that's done. Thank you guys for hanging out with me from dawn to dark on another adventurous day here on the homestead. I hope you guys had a beautiful day, and I will catch you on the next one. And hopefully tomorrow, Miss Velvet will get to go outside. Yours truly.